Okay, well, oh man, just witnessed the latest victory. So very recently, I have become a pretty good Discord server raider. Like I'm amazing at. But the thing is, as you will see by the title of this video, there is something different than how you typically think of how to do this. So you might think how to raid a Discord server is simply just add a ton of bots and spam it. But nope, that's not how you do it, as I have recently found by recent experience, because that just gets you banned from Discord, and you have to make an alt. So, the funny thing to do is, if you get a server to turn in upon itself, then that's where it becomes juicily beautiful. Because it's better than just straight up crashing the server, because it works so perfectly. So this all started probably about 2 weeks ago. I decided to go down this life path. But so I was chilling in this live stream of an AI learning how to play Mario. Uh, anyway, so I'd been there for a long time, and then eventually the YouTube moderators, chat moderators, they got power. Basically, they were never there before, but they got the chat power. So then the second they got that, they immediately started to abuse it. So that was just muting anybody who disagreed with them. So they of course muted me because I called them out on it, which is hilarious because it just goes to show one of my number one pet peeves is moderators who think they have real power even though they can just determine who chats or not in a server. So basically I got them to riled up. So I was ticked and I headed over to the Discord server and I continued whining about it there nonstop. But I made sure to do it correctly so that I never broke any other rules. So then eventually the mods just got absolutely fed up and completely banned me, even though I had broken some of the rules. So I went in there with an alt and then slowly started to support myself until I got myself banned. But I never had done anything wrong, mind you. So that account, which they didn't even know it was me, was banned just because I was supporting them. So by doing that, I never broke any of the rules. I just poked another already pissed off mod. So then the mod broke his own rules by banning me because he wasn't allowed to do that under the rules. So then at that point, all the members in the server realized the mods have taken it way too far by banning an innocent guy. So then the server, from what I knew, because I stuck a friend in the server, quickly collapsed in on itself. So then my way to fix that. So then I went over to the other servers and chilled. And once I noticed that the servers were being hostile to me, gladJonas server. So once I noticed the servers, which I know frickin' Fricks 14 will see this, and I know when he sees this, he'll realize just how much he got fucking played. But anyway, so I went over to gladJonas server, and it's doing pretty nice. So then I definitely noticed that mods there are trash. They think way too highly of themselves. Nobody in particular. So eventually I decided, you know what, let's do it. So I requested for people to raid the server, which mind you has already been completely destroyed. So at that point, people are like, yo, you can't do that, you can't do that. So so at that point, which was pretty good. So so then I technically get in hot water, but I never did anything. So then after that, I start a fight, and I start a fight that just looks like I started out of nothing, but then I get banned because of course the reason was because I requested away the server earlier. So then the thing is though, I had already put an alt in there the second I joined beginning, but that alt never said anything in there. He just read everything. So then I figured someone would eventually join and read it, supporting me. Either that or I could put my alt in there. And of course somebody did. Gator Machete Jr. Never met him before in my life, but I am so insanely glad that he came in there at that moment because that was beyond wonderful to me. Because I see he comes in and then he says, you know, it was really stupid of him to request to raid the server, but why were you so rude? All he said was fake and gay, which was totally my plan to set that up because it didn't look bad. So then, of course, the mod, who was super paranoid that I was going to make an alt, which I already had an alt in the server, so also, which is funny because when frickin' Fricks 14 sees this, he'll freak out, which I've reached my goal on rating servers, I mean, but anyway, So then he freaks. So basically, I read the chat, and so basically, Gator Machete Jr. is like, huh? What? Why? And so, of course, Frickin' Fricks 14, who is insanely paranoid, freaks out on him. He's like, are you Jarhead? Are you one of his ults? And so this innocent guy who has nothing to do with it, just saying like, all he said was fake and gay, which I should have been banned. Like, my main account has been reported to Discord multiple times, but I have totally survived over time, and if I ever find another server I want to raid, I can do it like that. But so anyways, besides that, so it's Gator Machete Jr., this random guy. So he has a Geometry Dash harder face profile pic, which I happen to have on my Twitter because it's a fun game and apparently he liked it too. So that coincidence is insane. So meanwhile, I'm just reading this whole thing go down with my alt account while not saying anything. So then So then it gets to the point where freaking Fricks keeps getting on him about it, and he's like, "Whoa, what the heck?" I'm in it. So eventually he loses it, and he gets mad. So then freaking Fricks totally kicks him just because he's totally done with it. So at that moment, I knew I had to make a YouTube video about it because that was so priceless that he kicked an innocent guy out of the server because he was so paranoid that it was me. And my alt is still in there, by the way, just as a PSA for you to find that one out. But because he was right, there was an alt in there. But I will say this, and I'm gonna say this from absolute truth, that Gator Machete Jr. was not me. He was not me. So he wasn't me. So it's so funny. And it makes me so happy to see that because it's totally like just my plan. I knew the server would collapse on itself because eventually I was just going to get him to ban my alt. And then he did it for me, banning Gator Machete Jr. So anyway, so basically that's how you rated Discord servers. Basically, with an account you are kind of okay with, just get super mad and destroy the server. But then come up with another account and kind of like remotely support yourself or wait for somebody else to do it because obviously that's what worked here. But come up with another account and wait for yourself to do it. And eventually, mods, they'll freak out like that because they think they have power. So, and they'll quickly kick you, or in my case, because I got really lucky, they'll kick the other guy. And then slowly after that, either the server will collapse in on itself or the mod just made an absolute fool of themselves. And everybody realizes, wow, that was really dumb. So, anyway, Frickin' Fricks 14, I really, really hope you see this to know that you banned an innocent guy to completely complete my plan. But, so yeah, that's how to raid a Discord server. It's not like you think, just destroying it with raiding and destroying it with bots and stuff, but it's slow and steady. Like you create an influence in the community and then turn the mods against the server. Which I don't know if the gladJonas server will go down. I mean, I don't really want it to because gladJonas was pretty cool, but I really didn't want to make Frickin' Fricks 14 look bad because. Anyway, so basically, yeah, that's how you rate a Discord server. It's not like insane, like with bots or whatever to destroy it, but this is how, if you want to get a lasting effect, just to let the punch sink in, then that's how you do it. So, sorry for the insanely long video, but it's pretty simple, so, yeah. Talk to you guys later.